I said, what's good, you beautiful souls? Hey, I hope you guys, first off, are having a fantastic day on whatever day that you're watching this on. I hope the day's going fantastic. But I welcome you to another video with your boy, the one and only Jaden Boards that loves to say a lot of things. You gonna hear me in the back, I'll tell you that. But we gonna dive into deeper perspective, try to get into a deeper knowing. The more you know you, the better that you move. You feel me? And today I did want to talk about perception. I feel like perception is a massive thing that can is a small thing that can make a massive difference, actually is how I want to say that. Because the perception of your life can truly change the trajectory of how you move. Because different circumstances don't define you. Anything that you do and how you do it, like that's just a circumstance that's just in your midst, because that's just part of the journey. That's part of the plan, your divine plan. Everything always is going to work out for you as it's supposed to. It's just a matter of, are you going to look at it like that? Because you could sit there and be like, okay, why is this happening to me? And have the like that mentality of like, woe is me, and it's just kind of like pressure, pressure, pressure. Or you can acknowledge how the circumstance is making you feel. So obviously you are still giving space for the emotions that you feel. But then on the other end of that, being like, what is this teaching me? There's a reason why this is working out the way that it is, as it is, because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is how I'm supposed to be doing it. So let me go ahead and adapt accordingly. Right? But it's like those circumstances, like I said, they don't define you, nor do they define your capability to do something or the ability to make something happen. You're just in that circumstance because that's just where that circumstance lied at that moment. But like I said, everything is divinely led. Everything. There's no coincidences or anything like that. It's all divinely orchestrated for your highest will and greatest good. You just got to know and trust that that's the case and trust that that's what it's doing. Because, I mean, let's look at it like this. You were on like a hike, right? If you were on a hike and then you were hiked 20, 30, 40 miles. And I'm talking like up a giant mountain. If you were to turn around and look back at how far you really climbed, like you'd be like, whoa. Like it's the same thing for where you've been in your life journey. Like really sit and think about how far you have come, even from just a year ago. We don't even have to go back that far. Just a year ago, you moving completely different. You were unrecognizable from a year ago. So think about how you were for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. It's just all about the perception of how you are moving and what you are doing when you're moving like that. You see what I'm saying? Because if you think about it too, like our perception of our lives, that goes for others as well. Like I can perceive my life, but then I also can perceive how others are treating me. So if I mean someone's over here talking crazy, getting a little lippy, I could pop back off. We can pop off. We can go crazy. Other side of that, I could acknowledge that, like, all right, and then just remove that. Because think about it like this: your energy is very, very exclusive. Your energy is very precious. So you got to treat your energy with respect. You got to treat your energy like gold, baby, because it is. It's invaluable. That's the thing. You cannot put a price on your energy, but people will always try to seep off of it or try to get a rise out of you to then bring you down to their level. And that's not the type of level that you own. It's not. So if you get to a point where you can seek the lesson in every circumstance that you are in, baby, I'm talking, when I say unstoppable, I mean unstoppable. They might, man, yeah, unstoppable is definitely the word. Trust and believe that. Because you're not going to go not do anything that you cannot do, that you cannot overcome and rise above. Trust that. Ain't nothing. You always gonna come out on top, baby. Every single time. Even when you feel like you are in the deepest dirt of the trenches. Oh, you still gonna come out on top. Still gonna come out on top. I trust and believe me on that. And everything that is meant for you is not going to show itself to you all at once. Because there's a mindset shift, there's a perception shift that has to happen before you see and receive all of the abundance that is literally meant for you. That's already been waiting for you. It's been there. It's been there. Like a trust fund. It's been there. You just gotta put in, know the code and be the right age. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta wait for it, or more so, it's waiting for you, and you just gotta go along the journey and recognize what you need to recognize and know what you need to know. Because think about it like this: the people that are around you might not need to be around you when this abundance comes through. The situations you're in, you might need to be in 3 or 4 other places before you get there. Like you gotta, it's all about the perception of what you're going through and knowing that everything is working out for you as it's supposed to, because it is, and it always will. It always will, y'all. It always will. And it's gonna make itself known in divine timing, because you're divinely led, guided, protected. You got the safe space. You got safe space on lock. You really do. So I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? I know you want to do it, so just go for it. And then whatever happens, just move according to how you need to move. If it's not aligned, then keep it pushing. Know what you needed to learn from it. Take that and put it into the next. Take that, put it on to the next. Just put your all into it. Just show up as you. Show up as authentically as you can and do everything as you can every single day. And know that it's all working out for you the way it's supposed to, as it's supposed to. Because who's meant to be around you will be around you. And you are going to be around the soul family or soul tribe that you are meant to be around. They are going to be everything that you needed and then some. Everything that you didn't even know that you needed, but now that you got it, you're like, yeah, we good with that. And you deserve that more than anything. More than anything. For real, for real. And it's just like the beautiful thing about shifting your perception and really getting to that level of understanding and just the trust and dedication and consistency within is you're going to notice a lot more about how people move around you and move about you. How they move about you and around you, that says a lot about them and how they actually feel about you. And once you can recognize, okay, they're either here for me or they're not, then you can be like, all right, look, we good, but I got to move on. Cool. It doesn't have to always end. Things do not have to end on a nasty note. You ain't got to cuss nobody out. You ain't got to get all buck wild and crazy. All you got to do is just say your truth. Speak your truth. That's it. I mean, here's the thing. People are going to feel how they're going to feel, but the one thing they can never do is be mad at you for being honest. Or they can, but at the end of the day, you are being honest. The feelings are gonna be what they are. That's the thing. You can never. That's the thing about trying to people please and wanting to. How am I trying to say this? And really just trying to want to have it to where you're putting your feelings before yours. Like you put their feelings before your feelings, and it's like I respect that, the compassion part, but you got to put you first. Your mask, and then someone else's mask. If they're gonna be upset, they're gonna be upset. If they're gonna be mad, they're gonna be mad. If they're gonna cry, they're gonna cry. Like their feelings are gonna be what they are going to be, but at least you were honest with them and with yourself. Trusting yourself that the decision that you made was the right one to make for you. It might not have been an easy decision. It might not have been one that you would have, quote, wanted to do, but it's what had to be done for you. So that's how you know you trust yourself. That's how you know you have so much faith within that you don't question it. Even if it's something that you don't want to do, you're like, this is what I need to do for me. If I don't do this, this is only going to get worse for me. And then you know what you know. So shift that perception. And then you good. Because the consistent behavior and trust is only going to lead you to more and more and more for you. More and more understanding. More and more of the shifting of your perception and perspective. And the level of understanding is just on a whole new level at that point. So once you can recognize those moments, man, you gonna be good. The thing is, you already great. You just gotta recognize and tell yourself that you're doing great. And give yourself the space to do so. And give yourself the space just to exist, just to show up, just to be. Because the more you can be, the better you are. Y'all know the vibes. But listen, I appreciate y'all tuning in today. I hope that this has at least shifted the perspective a little bit. Because remember, you can only control you. And what you can control is how you feel, how you move, how you respond to things. And just know the deeper understanding will only lead you to more and more. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, show some love. And hey, I'll catch y'all on the next one, all right?